Hey ladies, today we're going to be doing a Pilates mat workout. So all you need for this workout is your mat. We're going to start on our backs and get warmed up with a few bridges. So lay all the way back. Knees are going to be bent, feet flat on the floor. Arms are going to be nice and long. And then from here, just lengthen out your spine. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. So we're going to warm up that spine with some nice round back bridges and articulate through our spine. So take an inhale here, you have that nice neutral spine, and then from here you're going to exhale, tuck your pelvis under, start lifting your tailbone up one bone at a time. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, slowly melt your spine back down one bone at a time. So just starting really slow to warm up the spine. Take an inhale at the bottom, exhale again, you tuck that spine under, roll it up, find that nice straight position from the knees to the shoulders. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, roll it down nice and slow. Let's go 3 more slow. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, you tuck, roll that spine up. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, melt from your ribs first to your middle back, to your low back and your pelvis. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, you roll it up. Inhale at the top, nice long exhale to roll it back down. Think of those legs reaching forward. Think of those inner thighs engaged, rolling it up, feeling that length through the front of the body, squeezing those glutes in the back. Inhale at the top, exhale, you roll it back down. Good, one more time, we're gonna go up and stay. Hold it at the top here, keep those hips nice and steady, engage those booty cheeks, and then from here, pull your right leg up to tabletop, lower it down, and then left leg to tabletop. And then down. So just marching side to side, really warming up the back of the body now. So those hamstrings, those glutes. Abs are super strong, so you're protecting your low back using those abdominals. And then using all those muscles in the spine to help keep that nice length through your back. Good. Keep those hips as steady as possible, so find those obliques a little bit. 2 more each side. Good, 1 more each side, and then we're gonna hold in that bridge position. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll it down nice and slow. Get your back stretched out for a second. Inhale at the bottom, and then exhale, roll it back up, stay. Now from here, bring that right leg back up to the ceiling, and then this time extend that leg all the way long. Try and make sure those hips are nice and square. You're gonna hold this position, and then from here, flex through that right foot. You're gonna lower the right leg down, and then point to lift it back up like a paintbrush. Flex to bring it down, point to lift. Flex and point. Flex and point. So holding that bridge steady, the only thing that's moving is that leg. Here's 3, 2, last one, hold it. Place that right leg down. Inhale at the top here, we're gonna reset. Lower all the way down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll it back up and hold. Now, we're reset here. Press into that right foot, float the left leg up. Extend that all the way up to the ceiling, hold that. Everything stays steady. You flex through that foot, lower it down, point to lift. Flex and point. Flex and point. So exhaling as you go down, inhale as you lift. Nice job, ladies. Stabilize the hips, stabilize that bottom leg. You have 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower it down. Hold that bridge. Melt your spine all the way down. Whew. Hug those knees in. That definitely warms your legs and your back up. Rock a little side to side here, and then we'll get into those abdominals a little bit more. Let's take 2 big inhales and exhales before we start those abs. One more breath, big inhale. Nice long exhale. All right, now let's get into those abs. So from here, I want you to keep those feet into a tabletop position, but today I want you to have the knees turned out a little bit and the feet together. So you're in this kind of frog shape. And then from here, arms are gonna be down by our sides, palms face up. Engage those abs nice and strong here. So finding that nice neutral spine, relax those shoulders down, and then from here, you're gonna exhale, lift, reach those arms forward, and then inhale, lower it back down. So exhale, you curl up, reach through those arms, and then lower it back down. So with the arms like this, you're not getting the support for your head. So if you need that support for the head and the neck, you can always do hands behind your head. That's totally fine. But with the arms like this, you can kind of relax your neck a little bit here sometimes. Sometimes we tense up in our traps. So sometimes if you're reaching long through those arms, it helps to get the shoulders out of your ears a little bit more. So again, feel free. If you need the support for the head, you always can. But try to relax through those shoulders today. Try and pull the scapula down your back. Neck is nice and long. Imagine an orange between your chin and your chest. Nice, ladies. Exhale, curl, flatten that belly every single time. So I want you to find those pelvic floor muscles and those low abs. Pull those obliques in nice and tight and really find those upper abs. We're going to go 2 more here. Last one. Then I want you to curl it back up, hold it at the top here. Again, pull the shoulders down your back. You're going to reach a little farther through the right arm. Feel a pinch in that right side oblique. Come center, and then to the left. Center, right, center, left. So I want you to keep your hips and your knees as steady as possible. You're just getting a little side bend through the torso and feeling those obliques pinch side to side. Try not to lift your torso any higher or drop it down at all. So you're staying at that constant lift. 3 more on each side. Keep the neck nice and long. Good. 2 more each side. Feel that pinch every single time. Last one each side. And relax for a second. So head can stay down here if you need to relax the neck, or you can do hands behind your head and lift into your ab curl, or reach those arms long and find that ab curl. But keep that frog shape with the legs, and then from here you're going to dip those toes down for a little toe tap. Maybe you touch, maybe not. That's totally fine, and then lift it back up. So you go down and lift. And again, I want to challenge you today to keep that little frog shape with those legs. So you're externally rotated from the hips. And you'll just work those muscles a little bit differently. You may find that your hip flexors, the front crease of your hips, can relax a little bit more here, and you feel those low abs a little bit more. So just know that when you change the positioning of your body, sometimes it can change what muscles are working, or most of the time it will change what muscles are working. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower it back down. Down, exhale, you lift. Good, you have 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. Hug those knees in for a second, rock a little side to side, so those abs should be very warm now, and those legs. So we're gonna get into a little bit harder exercises. We're gonna go into our 5 series, so really get into those abs. So from here, we're going to extend the legs straight up towards the ceiling. So let's go back parallel with those legs. From here, curl your upper body up. You're going to grab behind the right thigh, calf, or ankle, depending on your flexibility. Lower that left leg down, scoop your belly in nice and deep. We're going to do a little pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch. So you're getting a little stretch through the backs of those legs. Try and keep the hips steady. That's the hardest part here. And relax those shoulders away from the ears. Nice job, ladies. Drawing that navel in towards your spine. Stay strong through your abs, neck long. You can always lower the head if you need to. 2 more each side. Last one each side. Bring both legs up. From here, you can lower the head down if you need to and have the arms by your side, or hands stay behind your head, lift into a nice strong ab curl. Find that turned out shape again. We're going to lower those legs down and lift. Down and lift. So you're in your Pilates V shape, which means heels together, toes are apart, finding that external rotation again. Belly is flattening as those legs go down. So when the legs go down, we naturally want to pooch our belly up. Keep drawing your spine in. Keep drawing those abs in. You have 4, 3. Nice job, ladies. 2. Last one. Lower it down, hold it here, pull those knees in, give yourself a little squeeze, stay in that turnout, reach those legs back out. This time reach the arms, circle those arms to pull back in. Inhale, you reach, circle and pull it in. Inhale, reach, circle and pull it in. Try not to take breaks here between these exercises. If you need to, you always can. You can always lower the head and then lift it, or keep it down and focus on those low abs. Good. Almost there. We have 3, 2, last one. Hold it in. Bring those knees together. Both hands go to that right knee. Extend that left leg out nice and long, and switch, and switch. We've got one more exercise after this single leg stretch. You've got this, ladies. Keep pushing through. Find that length in those legs. Curl up a little higher, or again, you can always rest the neck. 3, 2, 1. 1, pull that right knee in, almost there. Hands behind the head, twist towards that knee, and switch. Finding that nice crisscross, find those obliques. Really rotate through your spine here. Think rib towards the opposite hip. 2 more each side. Last one each side. And hug those knees in. Whew. Nice work, ladies. Rock a little side to side. Stretch out the low back. Let your neck release. Maybe rock your head a little side to side. Take a few inhales and exhales. All right, so we're going to come into a little bit of leg work here. So roll over onto your side. And then from here, you're going to either rest your head on your hand like I am, or if that's uncomfortable for your neck or your shoulder, you can always extend the arm out long and rest your head on your arm like a pillow, or grab a pillow if that bothers your shoulder still. So from here, wherever position, whatever choice you're making with the upper body, I still want you to think of lifting up through the bottom waistline. So you should be able to stick 1 to 2 fingers or like a stick of gum underneath your bottom oblique to feel those abs working still. Booty towards the back side of your mat. Feet and knees are towards the front. So you have about a 90-degree bend in those knees. Hips, knees, and feet are stacked one on top of the other. And then from here, we're going to take a little clamshell. So lift both of those feet up just a little bit. And then keep the bottom leg steady. You're just going to open up through the top and then down. So you lift and down. So I want you to keep your hips steady like they're stacked on top of each other here. And you're just working that external rotation through the hip when you lift and down. Right from that hip socket, so we're working those outer thighs here, those external rotators, which is going to lift your booty up and give you that nice shapely backside. Good, nice and strong through that bottom leg. Nice and strong through that bottom side oblique. Good, you're gonna lift and hold in 3, 2, last one, lift and hold, little teeny pulses. Think opening that knee back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. You can lower that bottom foot now, and then from here, keeping that same shape with the knee, you're gonna lift the whole leg up, and then down. Lift the whole leg up and then down. Just about hip height, maybe a tiny, tiny bit higher, but you don't have to go very high. I want you to instead think of length out through the kneecap. So kind of reach your knee all the way across the room. And now you're focusing more on those outer thighs rather than those rotators. And that booty is going to start to burn. Good, so a little burn in that backside, those side legs. Good, abs are strong. Keep that nice neutral spine. So I want you to think of almost sticking your booty out behind you a little bit. Good, you're gonna lift and hold it in 3, 2, Woo, last one, hold it. Little pulses in towards your chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold it, and little pulses back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, squeeze that booty cheek to press it back. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it forward again, and then circle that leg around. Woo. I know you are feeling it because my booty cheek is on fire. So inhale to start those circles, exhale to finish. Reverse in 2, last one, and reverse. Last bit, I promise. 10, 9, breathe through it. You got this, ladies. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and give that booty a little bit of love. Whew. Slap it out a little bit, get some blood flow back into that booty cheek. Ooh, feeling it. All right, so from here, we're gonna come onto our knees and do a little bit of thigh work facing front first before we go over to that other side. So from here, if you need to double up your mat or grab a pillow for your knees, you can totally do that. From here, I want you to sit up nice and tall. So you're gonna be down on those knees, and you have that nice tall spine here. So from here, you can do like genie arms. You can reach those arms in front of you if you need to for a little extra counterbalance. But from here, I want you to squeeze your booty, kind of press your hips forward a little bit and really clench those cheeks. And then I want you to hinge it back, hold it there, and then press it back forward. So you go back, hinge it back. You might feel a stretch in your quads, and then press it forward. Abs are super strong like a plank. Hinge it back. So you're getting a little thigh stretch here. This is a very traditional Pilates exercise on the reformer. So if you've ever done reformer Pilates, you might have seen this exercise. Shoulders plugged in to the sockets, rib cage knit together. Here's 4. Nice job, ladies. Tall spine, reach long through the crown of your head. 2 more here. Inhale back, exhale forward. Last one, and up. Ooh. Take a second, shake the booty out. If you need like a little child's pose here real quick, you can take it and kind of wag your tail. Or maybe take a cat and cow stretch if you need it. And then when you're ready, swing those legs over to the other side, and we'll do that side work on the other leg. So from here, again, find which position works for your head and your neck. You can be propped up. You can rest your head down, you can grab a pillow, whatever you need, but make sure that bottom waistline is lifted. Booty towards the back side of your mat. Knees and feet are towards the front of your mat, about 90-degree bend. So hips are stacked, knees and feet are stacked. We're gonna lift that top foot up. Here we go, you clam that knee up and down. Rotate up and down. So again, it's an external rotation from your hip socket. So you're rotating the knee back behind you as you lift it up. Those feet stay glued together here. And you are getting some extra work on that bottom leg, keeping that leg turned out as well. Abs are strong. Again, stick your booty out behind you a little bit. So you have a teeny little arch in your low back, which is just that neutral spine position. So don't overarch, but don't let that spine round into a little C curve here. 3, 2, 1, hold it, and then you pulse the knee back behind you. Remember, pulse for 10, 9, 8, nice and controlled, abs pulled tight. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest it down for a breath. Woo. Now the bottom foot can go down and stay down. You keep that leg parallel to each other, you lift the leg up and then down. So again, I want those shins about parallel to each other here. So make sure that the knee's not way, way up, but make sure that the foot's not up either. So you're lifting that whole leg as a unit, and you're feeling that length through the front of the leg, out through the kneecap, reach that kneecap all the way across the room. Ooh, feeling that booty cheek already. Second side, you always feel it so much faster. 3, 2, hold that leg up. We pulse it in for 10, 9. Right from that hip socket, so the whole leg is moving. Squeeze those abs to help move that leg. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it, and then bring it back. You squeeze the booty cheek to press it back, back. Squeeze. Make sure you're not overarching the low back here. Keep those hips steady. Here's 4, 3, 2, bring it forward, hold it. Last little bit, we circle it out for 10, 9, 8, 7. Stay strong, ladies. Breathe through it. I promise that breath will help. Inhale to start, exhale to finish. Here's 3, 2, and reverse it for 10. Last bit, breathe. Stabilize those hips. Use that hand to help you. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slap it out. Give that booty a little love. I promise it helps. It might sound funny, but it does get some blood flow back into those legs. All right, let's come over into a little child's pose just to stretch out the hips a little bit here. Hands can go nice and long in front and just take that nice child's pose. Big inhales and big exhales. Maybe wiggle out those hips a little bit. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. All right, so we've gotten some good abs in, some legs in. It's time to work the upper body here. So from here, we're going to stand at the edge of our mat, and we're going to do a few walkouts. So we're going to walk those hands out and find our plank position. We'll do 5 of those, and then a few push-ups and some side plank mermaids. So from here, feet are going to be hip distance apart. And then get your spine nice and tall, lengthen up through the crown of the head. From here, take your time on this. We're going to bring our chin towards our chest as we exhale, and then slowly roll it down to a forward fold. Get a nice stretch here. You can bend those knees if you need to get those hands flat on the floor. And then from here, we're going to walk those hands out. Try and get those legs as straight as possible as soon as you can. Hold a nice, beautiful plank position. Walk it back in. Hold that forward fold. Maybe get a little deeper into that stretch this time. And then walk it back out. Again, we're taking our time here, thinking about those muscles working, finding that nice, beautiful plank each and every single time. Shoulders out of those ears. Walk it back in. Hold that forward fold. Enjoy that stretch. Maybe try and straighten those legs a little bit more. And then walk it back out. Again, we want to try to keep the legs as straight as possible. We're going to get them straight as soon as we can. Hold that plank. Shoulders out of your ears. Walk it back in. Again, taking your time. Enjoy that forward fold. Maybe get those legs a little straighter. Walk it back out. Hold that plank position. We're going to go 1 more. Good, strong shoulders here. 1 more time. We're going to hold that plank position. Good. Big inhales and exhales. Abs pull in towards your spine. And then from here, 10 push-ups. You can do them on your toes, or you can drop those knees down. Keep those elbows tucked in nice and narrow. Here we go. You go down and press. Down and press. Again, shoulders out of your ears. If you're on those knees, make sure you're not directly on your kneecaps. And if you're on those toes, you have that nice, beautiful, long spine. So whatever variation you need to do today. 2. Last one. And take a little stretch. Ooh. Shake those arms out a little bit. We're going to take a little thread the needle stretch here. So thread one arm underneath the other, between the arm and the floor. Get a little stretch in those shoulders. So Pilates is a very, again, traditional sort of exercise. We'll switch arms. So it's a very traditional Pilates exercise. It's very challenging. So as you may or may not know, I've talked about it a little bit before, but Pilates was actually created and developed by a man who was in the military. So We actually do a lot of military style push-ups in Pilates, which is great to work the arms. I know it's hard, but I promise you will get stronger the more you practice them. So we're gonna go into a little bit of side planks here. So we're gonna bring those hands right under the shoulders, find a nice, beautiful plank position again. And then from here, we're gonna bring the right hand to the very center of the mat and then drop those heels over towards the right and find a nice side plank. Hold it here. And if you need to, you can always drop the knee down. That's totally fine. And just hold that side plank here. Now, from this, it's a lot of shoulder work. So again, keep that knee down if you need to. You're gonna drop the hip down, drop the top arm to the hip, and then lift up and over. So you go down, up and over. So this is a little mermaid stretch, but you're also working that bottom side oblique to push back up. So you can stay right here on the knee, or for more of a challenge, you're on the feet and lift. Much more challenging on the shoulder, so if you have any shoulder issues, stay down on that knee. And up just for 2, and 1. Whew. Bring it back down to the front. Whew. Wiggle out those hips a little bit, and we get to do it on the other side. So find that full plank position. Try and do that full plank with me just to start. You're gonna bring the left hand to the center of your mat, drop the heels to the left, hold that side plank. Again, you can drop the knee now if you need to. You're gonna go down, bring the arm down, reach it up and over. Down, up and over. Down, up and over. Stay strong through that bottom side. Again, you can always make it more advanced if you have that strength. Here's 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Whew, take that child's pose. We are almost done, ladies. We're gonna end with a little bit of back extension work. Take one more breath here. And then roll yourself all the way up. So we're gonna lay on our back and do a little bit of swimming. Lay on our stomach and do a little bit of swimming. So bring it on down. Now from here, your belly is down. Your feet can be together or they can be apart, whatever feels comfortable for your back. And then from here, reach those arms out long in front of you. We're gonna start nice and slow. I want you to bring that right arm and the left leg up and then switch and switch. So try to lift that upper torso up a little bit. Keep the spine steady. Steady through the pelvis and reach out long through the crown of the head. Big inhale in, big exhale out. Then you can start paddling out those arms and legs a little faster if you have that stability. So first and foremost, find that stability through your spine. Squeeze those cheeks together. Pull the shoulders down your back. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Woo! All righty. Let's lay on our back real quick and take a little stretch for the legs. We're gonna go right into a figure 4 stretch here. So cross that right ankle to the left knee and take that nice deep stretch. I know we do this stretch a lot, but this is probably one of the most important stretches that we need today with all of the sitting and the desk work that we tend to do. So this is a really, really good one to help prevent low back pain and just get some flexibility in the hips. So release that foot down and switch to the opposite side. So left ankle crosses to that right knee. Pull that right knee in and thread it through to reach behind that right thigh. And again, just getting that stretch now in the left hip. Try and reach that left knee away from your chest. Get those shins parallel to your shoulders. And big inhales and exhales. Good. Hug those knees in. Rock a little side to side. And then you can roll it on up. And you ladies are finished. Again, awesome job today. I'm so proud of you. I will see you in the next workout. Have a fantastic day and enjoy the day.